Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to do a very short Figma review of the Joan of Arc Ultra version that is appear on one of the summer's events. So this is a swimsuit version of the Joan of Arc Ultra, which is, I think, 2 years ago the event started. And as you can see, this is all the accessory it comes with. So it comes with 3 swords, the massive hair she have on the back of her head. You've got 2 different faces, interchangeable hands, some open ones, some like shooting ones, and also you got your standard Figma stand as well. And it also comes with some adapters. Yeah, the stand adapters, which is in here. I don't want to lose them. And you got a extra wrist joint just in case you break the wrist joint. So let's look at the figures itself first. Okay, the figure itself is really nice, especially the face. I mean, yeah, it's pretty famous for like Figma to actually make like figures from FGO these days. So these are some of the latest one already. I think this particular figure is about 2 years ago, or is it 1 year ago? I can't remember now. So you got the actual face, which is pretty nice. So if you want to change it, it's pretty simple. All you have to just pull the hair off. The front hair comes off, then you just change faces. Yeah, that's one of them. Alright, so put another one back on. Here you go. This is how you change the faces for like pretty much every single one of the Figma in the series. Articulation wise, it's got pretty good articulation. It's basically got all the standard Figma articulation. This is one of the newer one now. Okay, this particular one doesn't have the special elbow joints that they have, which you can extend outward. This particular one is just a normal standard one, so you can't have to extend, but it's pretty good already considering the fact that you can actually like lift it all the way up to here or something like that. It's pretty wide range of motion already. So got the arm crunch here, yeah, and the hand is the same. You see this 3 saw here, they're basically just handles for this particular reason. I don't want to break them. Yeah, you can see just handles, all 3 of them. It's just handles. You can just detach them if you want to post them with the saw out. So it's pretty nice. And you've got the hip joint. This particular one doesn't have to extend the hip joint. It's just a standard hip joint. So you can kick all the way up here. Not very high, but you don't really want that particular high. For this particular one, it doesn't need necessary because there isn't a lot of like armor or whatever that is blocking the motion. So this is actually pretty nice already. So you got your knee joint and you got your heel joint, and overall the articulation of the actual figure is really nice. But then you come to the hair. This particular hair I think is, well, design wise really nice. So just let me attach it for you. So you can see there's actually an L on here, so it says left. So there's actually an L written inside this joint, so you have to take it out in order to see it. But let me just attach them to it. Hopefully I got them correct. Yeah, that's a problem with Figma joint at the moment. I think it's one of those old things whereby when it's detached for a long time, this hole actually gets smaller, so it's really difficult to get in again. I think I may have to stop this video to get this in first. Hold on a sec. Alright, I managed to put one of it off the camera, so now put the other one back on. So yeah, as I said before, this is one of the problems we have with Figma, whereby you detach the bits off for a long time. Once you try to put it back on, it becomes real tight, but it will eventually fit. So if all else fail, you just like put some heat on that particular area, use a blow jar or something like that. Don't put too much, otherwise it melted. But once you heat it up slightly, it'll be easier to join back in. So in this particular case, I can just force it in with no major problems. Alright, So as you can see, that hair, the hair is actually pretty massive, and it's clashing on the actual scalper, which is not very nice, but I think it's really yeah. Let me just put this hand back in here, and it looks real nice, to be honest. The only problem is I think the design of the hair may be a bit in the way, but that is mainly due to the actual design itself. So this particular one, it's really nice. So the hair is clashing off the blade, but it would good. It would do decent poses if you need. So it's real nice, and the design, I can tell you that is really nice as well. So you got all your bikini inside, and you got the small jacket on the outside, and everything looks pretty good. It's really up to the standard of Figma, and this particular one is, I think, is one of the really high quality ones of the Figma qualities. Because before, I mean a few years ago, whereby the quality has actually dropped pretty big, where I can show you a bit later, where the hair, the basically the paint becomes like saturated so badly that you can see the drips on the hair, and for this particular cases you don't have it, so this is a good one. So it comes with this faces, which I changed interchanges, then there's the original that I put on, and there's also a brush. Is it brush? Try to focus. Yeah, this particular one as well. So I'll do more poses with the saw. So here you go. I changed the hand so that it comes with the blade this time around, and the blades actually look really nice, and you see all the, try to have some Japanese writing, or is it imitation fire on the actual blade. So yeah, it does looks real nice as a Figma itself. This particular Figma is already about a year and a half old, so if you want to find it online, you probably can still find it, but it may come at a premium price this day, because to Figma, if you don't buy it early, what happens is the price tend to go up reasonably quickly. But they can't go double their price, but they're still gone slightly higher, as people will try to find it a bit later in the series, especially whereby it released in the Japanese version of the game, but then a few years later they internationally released on the international version in English. Then people may actually look and try to find these kind of Figma back a bit later on down the line. So yeah, generally they tend to be a bit expensive later after it released. So for this particular review, I think that's about it. I think next time I will review another FGO series. I still got plenty of from the F0 series I can review for everyone. So let me know if you want any particular one that you know out there is already released, and I think that's about it. If you'd like me to continue to make this video, please subscribe and smash a like as well. I'll see you all a bit later.